Okay, top of the breast. Get the breastplate on, meat on either side. So the first 2 cuts, I do that. And then you keep rubbing down with the knife along the breast, along the rib cage. You come across here, cut this fat tissue here. I'm going to go under. There's a little hip joint right in here. I'm going to go under that. And sometimes the easiest way to do it is take the chicken and bend it a little bit, and you'll see where the joint cracks. So that way you don't have to really dig in or mess with your knife much. And you go to here. There's the joint right there. Done. So half. I'm going to say follow the rib cage with the tip of the knife. And it's easy, and if you miss some, you can always go back and recut, and it all kind of hangs together. Crack that joint like I told you. Put the knife in there, and that way you don't get any bone fragments either. You know. Right to the other joint. Great for soup. Alright, here comes the tricky part. You turn the leg over. Oh, I thought I felt a bone in there. I did, right there. Bone is out. Okay, so you know the bone goes like this, right? So you just want to follow your first cut down the line. And I like to push the meat a little bit to the side with my finger.
On each side of the bone.
Yeah, I can actually, what I do is I put my finger in there and tear into it, so then I know where I'm going. Put the knife here. Once again, you want to make sure you go around the cartilage. You can always feel here and feel if there's anything bumpy or hard. Okay, so you separate that bone, and you put the knife down the line for this one. This is where a lot of people differ on it. Some people just cut really hard and just take the meat right here. I like to go right down to the end. Again, see, I just put the knife in my finger, but it won't go in. I stab myself all the time, and I don't get cut. I don't know why. It's making me fearless. So like I say, you're just bringing the knife around and following the bone. Another way to do it as well is, so you've cut around the bone, and you get to this joint there. See, like you have cartilage here. You got to look out for that. It's nasty if you get it in your mouth, and you could choke on it. So I like to hold it up. See that? Kind of grab it like a little pair of pliers. And, you know, the meat wants to fall to the ground because it's heavy. So you're holding it and you're cutting around. You can feel what's cartilage. Like I say, you can always stop and go back. That's the inside meat. When it cooks, it all becomes compact. It doesn't look bad. Your outside of the chicken is on the other side. That's what, you know, if you're worried about presentation, that's important. But that's it. And look, there's virtually no meat on there. And if there is, you're not worried because most people use that for soup.
Yep.
So, let's see. Bone out, cartilage out. Bone out. So, like I said, I usually leave this bone in. That's called a French.
Right.
So, do you want that in or no?
Yeah.
Yeah, good, because I don't like to take it out. It's a pain in the ass. Just a little more work, that's all. Oh, anyway, down the bone again. Like I say, you can make 2 slits, one on either side. And don't worry, like I say, about being exact. It's the underside of the chicken. And when you're doing this, I'm always aggressive with the knife, because if you're not, that's when you're going to cut yourself. You know?
Yeah.
Really make sure you're controlling that blade. Because you slip off the bone, chicken's slippery as it is, you can really cut yourself doing this. Alright, so again, I'm separating the meat from the bone. You
definitely want to use a sharp knife.
Yeah. This is a good sharp knife.
Yeah.
Don't ever use a serrated blade.
No.
Yeah, a lot of people don't get it. That's for cutting bread. And you can use it on a roast or something, but chicken is entirely different. That one came out really quick and easy. See? Okay. And that's virtually no meat lost, you know. And like I say, look, it's all gouged up and whatnot, but when it cooks,
Right.
You put that together,
Flip
slap it
them
on the
both over
pan.
and present them on.
Okay. And would that take 3 minutes, 4 minutes?
Yeah. As a matter of fact, 5 minutes, 9 seconds. Boneless chicken.
I'd have been faster if I wasn't talking.
Great.